Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode 132 of Average Guy Opinions. I'm your average guy, John Corelli. It's a little late. I'm tired, but I was just staying up with my kid Logan looking at Twitter. Wow. I mean, it really does feel like we're about to hit the apocalypse. We got people filling up any kind of container they can with gasoline because apparently I don't know where they heard it. I don't know if it's QAnon. I don't know where they heard this stuff. People are just filling up anything they can with gasoline, plastic bags, fucking Tupperware. Wow, really lost your minds, people. I mean, how long is that gas gonna last? It's gonna get you another week or two going where to fucking Walmart. Ah, man, save some water, maybe. That would probably be a better idea. If you're gonna put anything in containers, maybe something that'll help you survive. It's hard to watch this country get ruined because of a technicality. Uh, 5 years ago, nearly 5 years ago, we decided to. We shouldn't have even come close to electing this man. Once again, I will reiterate. I know I've said this before that he uh, won by negative 3 million votes. Hillary Clinton had nearly like 2.8 million more votes than Trump did. And that's why the Electoral College should be eliminated. But I've mentioned that many times in many videos. I will repeat myself because there's only so many opinions you can have. I'm up to 132. I've tried to stay fresh, but sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I succeed, sometimes I fail. Um, I did start this video because Ted Cruz decided that it was his job as a senator from one of the most populous states in the nation, the second most populous state in the nation, that Chick-fil-A's sauce shortage is somehow President Biden's fault. Uh, a Wow, you talk about white people problems. Holy shit! I just put on Facebook. Um, when people are focusing on white people problems of this type of magnitude, that's when I start claiming my off-whiteness. When I really start saying, yeah, I'm like Sicilian, man. That's just right across the sea from Africa, man. I got some black in me somewhere. I am not white. I am not associating with these fucking lunatics. And so, of course, you get one of your leading senators for the Republicans decides to say that Joe Biden is destroying America. How can you reach your hand across the aisle to that guy? How can a Democrat or the president even think that this guy will do anything for the good of the country no matter what? They proved it with Obama. They proved that they would dig their heels in because they were so upset that we had a black president. They called him a socialist. They wanted to call him something else. They just didn't have the balls to call him the N-word, right? That's what that was about. They are still upset that we had a black president twice as long as we had a celebrity billionaire for a president, I guess. I don't know. They're so angry. I mean, Biden was the most conservative uh, nominee for Democratic. Jesus, I can't make words. It is late. He's by far the most conservative nominee we had for president, and he became president. How leftist are the Democrats? Not at all. They're not at all. We're very centrist right now, and still the Republicans are acting like we're wearing fucking communist flags and stuff. They've really lost their minds. I think they do understand because pretty much since 2000, they've really not. I mean, George Bush did win the 2004 election, but he had to narrowly by the skin of his teeth and by some legal finagling, thanks to our what I would call corrupt Supreme Court and his corrupt brother governor in Florida and their system. That's how he won in 2000. Once again, Electoral College. He had 600,000 votes less than Gore overall. It shouldn't have even come down to some hanging chads in Florida. Anyway, back to sauce. Oh my God, it's real. We've really lost it. Why? Oh, so Chick-fil-A, in case you haven't heard about this, Chick-fil-A is only giving out one sauce per order, or I don't know if it's per like overall order or for like each meal. I don't know. Why should anyone care? You get to drive up in your car. You don't have to get your fat ass out of your car and you get food in what, 5 minutes maybe. And I've seen the lines at Chick-fil-A, and I've been in the lines at Chick-fil-A, even though I probably, as a person that wouldn't agree with the way their management funds certain things, like pro-life organizations and probably anti-LGBTQ organizations. The chicken's good, and sometimes we want to go there. Me going or not going probably isn't going to make a huge difference. So I go. Sometimes the kids want to go. Even Logan wants to go, and he's way more leftist than I am. So yeah, sometimes we go. Oh my God, we didn't get their perfect sauce. Oh my God, how are we going to survive, America? What happened to us? We were the people. We were the heroes of World War II. We helped turn the tide of that war. I think the Allies would have won eventually, but I'd like to think that us entering the war kept the losses down. I do totally believe that. We got in it for selfish reasons. Let's not be too altruistic about our involvement in World War II. We were staying out until the Japanese were dumb enough to bomb us. And we were like, okay, well, now it's on. We were obviously doing things to help the Allies. We were never on the side of the Axis. But we also were looking away from a lot of proof that we had that the Holocaust was going on. We didn't step in then. We didn't step in until our interests were hurt. That's the way America rolls. But still, at least in that war, we came in and we tried and we helped eventually. Now, what happened to us? It only took a couple generations. I guess my generation's somewhat at fault too. Maybe the baby boomers too, because I'm sorry, I'm speechless. Ted Cruz weighed in on literally said on his tweet that Joe Biden is destroying America because there's not enough sauce at Chick-fil-A. I got to say it slowly, and I take a pause, take a beat, because it needs to sink in. And of course, in the monkey see, monkey do GOP attitude that prevails right now, Lauren Boebert, how shall we say? I'm gonna say, most do we usually say village idiot. She's the state idiot for Colorado. If you don't know who she is, if you're outside of Colorado, she is a representative, congressional representative from, I believe, like the Colorado Springs area. And she's always talking about bringing guns to Congress, yet she didn't help out when the insurrectionists came in on January 6th. She claims she was there. She claims she had a gun. She's kind of like a really cheap Hooters waitress version of Sarah Palin. That's the clothes I can get. She's cute. She wears glasses, and she says a bunch of crap. And people voted for her. I mean, I honestly think I should run at this point. I mean, I know I know I'm smarter than her. I know it. I know I don't hear everything she says, but I've seen enough excerpts of her speeches. And here's what the thing is. Speaking to the lowest common denominator will eventually make you the lowest common denominator. When you have your mindset that these are the people I'm talking to, I'm going for the people that are easiest to get riled up, the least educated, the least well-spoken, and we're getting what we're fucking paying for, right? We're getting what we invested in. We didn't invest in education in this country. We invested in alcohol, porn, and guns. And here we are. And so anyway, I don't know if I got to my point about Lauren Boebert, and maybe I'm proving that I'm not the best educated guy right now, but she also jumped on the Chick-fil-A bandwagon and just basically said the same thing Ted Cruz did. Joe, I don't know if she said destroying America. Basically said it in different words. Probably had a staffer do it and say something like, "Well, I think it was welcome to Joe Biden's America." And they showed like this array of Chick-fil-A sauces. You only get one each. How will you survive? How will you survive? If you get this upset about not getting sauce with your Chick-fil-A, how are you gonna deal when the power goes out, when the water wells run dry? How are you gonna fucking deal? All the guns in the world can't make it rain, baby. I had to weigh in. I know I mostly babbled on this, but man, I don't know if I have much more to do than babble on it, because you can't face it intelligently. It doesn't work. It's like slamming your head against a wall. They don't want to listen to intelligence. They don't want to be bipartisan. They don't want this country to move forward. And then they turn around and call the other side the traitors and the people that are destroying America. We're not. You guys are. So stop it. pull up your big boy and big girl pants, understand that you lost the election now going on 6 months, more than 6 months ago, and start healing this country from the shithead you helped elect 4.5 years ago. Bye.